So that's we're live again.
Like I said, first 3-part episode.
Well, the first time the stream didn't go down, but no,
Not
like
at the time reset.
the time did.
Yeah, no. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in 3 parts.
It might be. Anyways, but with like I was saying though, like VR is still prohibitively expensive, and I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are like, oh well, the index is out, and there's the old rifts and all that stuff. It's like I understand that, but though an index to get all the stuff you need just for the regular index to roll, not even like the extra $300 that it is to get full body tracking for certain games, is $1,000. The Vive is close to that. The Quest is the only one that's cheap, ish, at $300, but you have to run the gambit with Facebook's shitty software and shitty business practices. And if you want to do anything, and if you want anything more powerful than a goddamn Samsung running your shit, you have to buy a link cable, which is an extra $30, and work with third-party software to get it to work with Steam.
I couldn't agree more.
So, like, there is a situation of like VR is stuck in this in a realm of we don't have the money to grow as much as we would want, and it's kind of a situation with regular games where it's like, hey, we want more money to grow, but we make enough now to grow at a steady rate, but we want more money, but we can't pump up the price because people just won't be able to buy it.
Yeah.
So, in the terms of prices, I
'Cause-
want to run something by you all. Because I thought about this when I was taking a poop one day.
As you do.
Now, I'm going to presume that you two are both fairly anti pre-ordering games.
It depends.
If it's something that I really, really want, like for example Doom Eternal, I will pre-order it no matter what.
I am thinking
Okay.
about doing a pre-order for Elden Ring.
I'm going to tell you right now, Jacob. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why
We
is
have-
that?
It looks like dog shit. I'll be honest,
What,
but
the
that's
game?
my opinion, and that's with how I look at games like that.
I'm talking about the pre-order bonus itself or the game itself.
The game, I don't like what I see from it. It's literally just fucking Dark Souls again.
Well, yeah, it essentially is.
No, it just
That's what
is.
everybody wants. They just want Dark Souls with some new.
That's my problem
They
because I
want some
don't
new paint
fucking
on it.
like Dark Souls.
Same.
I honestly I haven't even looked into it. Like, even though I'm a really big Souls fan, I haven't watched any of the network testing footage, anything, because I want to go into the game as blind as possible.
To me, I don't know. I don't like the look of it personally. It's your decision. But no, I look at pre-order games as like if you really know, like if it's a game that you were gonna buy regardless, there's no reason not to pre-order it. How many times have you fucking been to buy a fucking game and you're like, oh damn, wish I fucking knew? Very few. Because if you're gonna pre-order a game, most people are smart enough to like, okay, I was gonna buy it anyways. But
Yeah.
here's my thing: there's a lot of people that don't feel like that. They feel very very anti pre-ordering games. Now, what if companies were to offer a small incentive for pre-ordering games, like reducing the price of them by a small amount? I'm thinking $5 to $10.
That would be very
So,
fair, but also piss
so
people.
well, that's the thing though, because what you're basically doing is you're basically saying, "Hey, listen, you have agreed to buy our game regardless. That game, whether you pick it up or not, it has been bought. Your money is down on the books. It has been produced for you to purchase. It is yours. You own this copy of this game now. You have promised us money before the product is finished. So because of that, we're gonna throw you a bone and charge you a little bit less for it." And here's the thing: if I can see what you mean in terms of it would piss people off because it's like, oh well, fuck, we have to pay full price since we didn't pre-order it. Well, it'd be just the same as like a Kickstarter program.
Also, it'd be the same as a Kickstarter program. concerts have been doing it for forever.
And
Yeah.
furthermore, we'll just pre-order the game, bitch. I mean, if you didn't feel that fucking strong, and mind you, this is also the mind that video games really shouldn't be $60 anymore. But even if it is, does it really make that much of a fucking difference to you? Because you've decided that you are going to pay full price and wait for reviews and shit like that to come out and see what other people think, instead of taking a risk and spending less money.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you have decided, dude, you can just fucking pre-order it. I genuinely don't think it would be that bad of an idea. And I think it'd be one of those things where like people would probably bitch and moan about it a lot for a while, but like it wouldn't take too long for it to just die down and then just be like, oh, okay, I guess this is normal.
Also, just saying, X Hamster or any game company, game companies, if you want ideas, man, contact us.
Bethesda, I'm a free agent.
From
I'm a
software.
mercenary.
From software.
I will sell you the rights to Genghis T. Schlong, who have an Akavir DLC in Elder Scrolls 6.
Morrowind, but Genghis Schlong is there for the entire thing and just makes the situation proceedingly worse.
How dare you? No, Genghis Schlong comes in and he fucking kicks Vivek in the head and takes his place.
How do you think that would go?
Excellent, because it's Genghis.
And because it's
Yeah.
Vivek. The fuck is Vivek gonna
fucking
do?
hate Vivek. People have such a fucking boner for him.
Yeah.
God, Vivek.
I'm like,
pisses
oh
me
my
off.
god, he's a man-made god. It's like, yeah, so Talos is a man-made god.
Yeah, except the difference is Talos was cool when Vivek and Almalexia are kind of just lame. Sotha Sil's okay because he's just kind of neutral and doesn't really give a fuck.
Now, what
Yeah,
about...
'cause Vivek is a dick, and fucking Talos.
No,
Talos.
no, he's not, because Vivek's androgynous, Jacob. He doesn't have a gender.
Fuck off. But no, like
That's official lore, bitch.
fucking Talos, fucking walked the brass giant throughout Tamriel on a conquest to start the Empire.
What are you talking about? No. Talos was a Breton. He wasn't even a Nord. He wasn't Dragonborn.
Who the fuck said that?
Listen, that's not important.
Who the fuck of you said that? Which one of you motherfuckers said that? I'll
Who
kill
said
you!
that?
I'll kill you, motherfuckers!
So I'm gonna give you all a little
Man single-handedly causes a dragon break. Oh, he's not a god. Go fuck yourself.
Well, whenever I pray to that shrine of Talos, I certainly get blessed by something.
I certainly don't have to work. I certainly my throat isn't as sore after I shout. So that I'm
Is
convinced.
that what it is? Would the invention of cough drops make the Dragonborn unstoppable?
Good question.
Did he really just need some halls or some Ricolas?
Ricola. Again,
And now we're banned.
reach out, sponsor us, fucking sponsor us. I will say that at the beginning of every goddamn stream.
Fuck it. Reach out to them. In fact, here, I've got. Hold on. Google, don't reach out to us.
Google, don't please.
Cheerwine.
Yeah.
Cheerwine.com.
Griffin, if you send them a fucking email, I will kiss you on the lips.
Contact. Oh my god, limited edition Cheerwine Holiday Punch? Excuse me?
Oh?
If we find that...
Can you order it?
I mean, I probably could, but I don't want to fucking do that. They have a Cheerwine locator.
Oh, what?
Who do I speak with if I would like Cheerwine to sponsor or donate to my organization or upcoming event? Oh, and they're hiring.
Griffin.
Please fill the required form here.
Griffin.
Are we an LLC yet, Jacob?
Nope.
We support our local communities in any way we can. We're local. If you are a non-profit or charitable organization looking for a donation for an upcoming event, we do not provide sponsorships for individuals.
Damn.
Fuck!
That's it. Fuck Cheerwine.
No, it's fine. I'll find out who owns the company. I'll send them an email directly.
Like, hey, we run a podcast and we love fucking Cheerwine. We drink it in all our D&D games. We drink it in the first episode of the podcast.
Listen, we drink unhealthy amounts of your soft drink, sir. Can you give us money to keep doing it?
We use part of your cans as a fleshlight.
I don't. They seem like a good old Southern company. I don't think they'd like to hear that.
No, I think they would. Trust me.
And we've just lost the fucking sponsorship. Thanks, Joe.
No, us Northerners know what we're talking about. I promise they like it.
You call it pop, for fuck's sake!
We do not call it pop. We call it soda.
No, you guys call it fucking pop. Don't you lie to me.
Pop.
Don't you lie to your fucking mother.
I'm not. If I were to ask my mom if it's soda or pop, she would tell you it's soda.
No,
Hold
she's
on,
telling you
hold
right
on.
now, you guys call it pop.
Hold on. I'm looking up H&K's USA website.
Are you gonna try and get H&K to fucking...
We're getting a sponsorship one way or another. Contact. Contact information.
It's gonna have to be fucking, it's gonna end up being, whatchamacallit, it's gonna be, we're gonna...
Oh God, their headquarters is in Georgia.
We're gonna get fucking sponsored by Raid Shadowlands before we get sponsored by Cheerwine or H&K.
Let me look up Ray Shadowland's contact information. I'm telling you, Jay, we have to just reach out to them first.
Start doing it, I guess. Like, hey, look, we're dedicated
I mean,
to
you
a
effectively own this, so ultimately the onus is on you.
No, it is all three of us. We are equal.
listen.
We have equal shares in the company.
I mean, yes, but none of us can start the stream.
Honestly, if you had a proper PC, you should be the one doing it because you have the best internet out of the three of us.
Listen.
You got a Xbox Series X.
For business inquiries, info@rebelgames.com.
Yeah.
I honestly would take a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship.
Let's get a Manscaped one. Jacob, if we get a Manscaped sponsorship,
disgusting.
shave.
Nope.
There you go, Jacob. That's who you have to contact.
Did you actually send me some shit?
I put it in workarounds. I put their email address.
Who? Oh my god.
That's their official business inquiry.
They can never see our fucking Discord server.
Oh god. Oh, sweet heavenly Jesus. Yeah, I've been trying to get my own my fucking Sunday game a Bad Dragon sponsorship for Ragor, but he's just
Not having it.
slacking. I think it's just he hasn't fucking really asked them. You know, let me go ahead and look that up as well. Why not? Fuck it.
Can you actually get them to sponsor you?
I mean,
You can get anybody to sponsor you,
big
technically.
Dragonborn, so yeah.
Have you guys started streaming that again?
No.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would get a sponsorship from Bad Dragon.
Oh God. Oh.
They could-
Jesus. What is that?
They could
Ew.
pay me in sex toys. I'd be okay.
Ew.
Jacob-
Icky.
I mean that completely unironically.
I don't even want
Careers.
house.
You don't even want to know what, Joe?
What goes on inside your house?
Not a lot, honestly.
Yeah, okay. That's exactly what someone who has a lot going on inside their house would say.
There's not a lot of physical stuff going on inside my house. No,
A lot of mental stuff upstairs, right?
mental and emotional.
Jacob, are you abused at home?
I plead the fifth, Senator.
Oh dear God.
So this episode is actually sponsored by Against Abuse, and you know, we're just against abuse here.
We're trying to get me help.
Yeah, all of the proceeds that we get from donations that you guys, donate to us actually goes towards Jacob's therapist.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
No, it's not a joke. Don't listen to him.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Hey Jacob, how are we gonna split 12 cents 3 ways? 4 cents each. Fuck, I shouldn't have picked one that's divisible by 3.
What? Why? What do you mean 12 cents for?
I for people not donating anything or even like how are we gonna split $1 3 ways? There we go.
33, 33, 33, 1.
Who gets the one? Keontae?
I do, and it goes into a savings account specifically for D&D.
Oh, bet. In fucking 800 years we'll have 3 cents. Oh, excellent.
I am scared.
I'm rim-tarded.
Oh my god. You make it so hard.
What?
You make it so hard for us.
For you what?
Also, we're officially doing yours this Saturday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun, DMing that and then DMing the next day.
Yeah, I've fun with that one.
You do too, you're doing the same thing, Griffin, so
The difference is fucking I'm not gonna be dead fucking tired when I do mine.
the difference is that you're gonna be DMing for a mostly competent group. I'm not trying to say that my group isn't competent, but
Jacob, they skipped a whole session's worth of content by just breaking something.
Wait.
Getting to an answer that I didn't want them to get to yet.
I thought you were talking about my group for a second.
No. No. In this little arc that they were in, they skipped about a session's worth of fucking stuff by finding something that they were supposed to wait on, and they're just like, fuck it, what if we just break it? And I was like, I can't stop you.
I don't care if one of them hears this. And if okay, I'm gonna say this now. And if one of you fuckers who I DM for online does this,
you motherfuckers,
you motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon thee. I will beef up the combat encounter and kill one of you. Goddammit.
Ooh, I'm reporting you to a quick quab.
If one of you, because one of these, okay, I kind of explained this. So in my last session that I ran online, my D&D players, they went and did a little dungeon, and it was a section of sewers that essentially the quest was, hey, I need you guys to go in and clear out any monsters or any Gribblies down in these sewers, because the sewer workers just won't go down there. They're scared. They don't want to deal with whatever's down there, right? And they talked to one guy. He's like, yeah, I've heard a lot of little feet skittering in the dark, and I saw this one big ass thing rush past me in the water. All right, cool. So they go in, and the first thing they come across, well, first of all, they come across a pointless bear trap that I always love to do. But I don't always love to do, but I loved doing, because it was literally, there was a room with nothing in it except for a fucking slight pitfall trap with a bear trap at the bottom of it that the rogue walked into.
That's just mean.
And she's like, why the heck isn't there anything in there? And the reason there isn't anything in there is because kobolds are in the sewers, and kobolds are assholes. So they find some kobolds and fight these kobolds, right? They capture one of them and start asking him questions, and they're like, oh, well, how many of you are there? Oh, not a lot. He's like, not many. He's like, okay, well, have you seen any big monsters down there? Like, yeah, big scary that way. And like points them in the direction of where the giant monster is. And they're like, okay. And then the fucking warlock kills him. Okay, cool. Literally point blank Eldritch blast him to the back of the head. So they go and they eventually fight an Onkeg, kill the Onkeg, and get back to the surface and go talk to the guy who gave him the quest. Wasn't even like a sewer worker. It was actually one like the head of waste management who was like, "Hey, I need you fuckers to go in there because the guards aren't even like a lot of the guards aren't in the city and have to do patrols because hey, we just had a giant freak blizzard that rolled through and we're trying to do relief efforts for the places that got completely snowed in who weren't able to prepare, right?" So they go back to the city head and are like, "Okay, we killed the giant monster that was blocking up that one drainage port. And then they don't mention, oh, hey, we also ran into kobolds down there. They don't mention it. They just go, here, proof that we killed the monster. Give us money. And it all could have been fixed with an insight check. That's all they needed.
Now, the only thing I'm gonna say is you all are very much guilty of the same thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Basically, just about every D&D party just never insight checks. Really the only exception I would say was my very first group of the OG Crom's Chosen, in which we all did insight check very regularly. The only group I've ever seen actually insight check successfully.
I've tried to get better with it, honestly.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I understand why it gets missed, because it's like, oh well, you want to just trust that whoever the fuck is saying this is not lying to you, but it's sometimes it's not even that they're lying to you. Sometimes it's just that like their information might actually be off in a way that they're not even aware of. Or sometimes it's a case of like they're just hiding something, or they're just not mentioning something more that they just don't think is important.
Then you have my case.
It's more than just are they lying.
You have my case of, hey, we fought this creature who was hostile to us, who did not like us. Let's just trust him at his word.
Yeah.
That's why I always say, if you have found yourself in a situation in which you should have insight checked, take a sticky note and you put it on the bottom of your goddamn dice tray.
Yep.
That's what I remember. Then every time you go to roll, it'll say.
No,
roll
all my players don't use dice. They use the roller in Roll20.
Oh God, you're a fucking loser.
I've recommended that they get dice, so they're like, no, we just have the dice roller, and I'm like, no, go get
Who
the
the
dice.
fuck is D&D and doesn't get Oh.
God, it's honestly what's even worse is people that fucking use goddamn like Discord dice bots, which are the most obtuse fucking things to use.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. What you guys
Also, I have found out the explanation for the D&D stuff that I had mentioned with Nikki.
And that is.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah. Please elaborate.
So she has finally admitted that she knows that what she's playing is not D&D, but it's only because she didn't realize it. She was told that her just role playing as her character that she didn't even have a character sheet for was D&D. And that's not the case, and I told her that. And so now, like I told her, when we actually do all of this stuff, I can properly explain things to her, and it'll work from there. So she didn't even realize it.
There is very much.
Is there someone we can contact? Like, can we file a class action lawsuit against this person?
Matt Colville?
See, the weird thing is that the person who told her this actually plays D&D. Like, he actually plays the real thing, and he's been playing it for like the last couple years.
Oh, so he's just malicious?
I guess so.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Like I said, there's no way to play D&D wrong, except for not playing it and saying that you are. That's pretty wrong.
Yeah. Like if you do role play stuff, sure, do that. At the end of the day, whatever you enjoy, as long as it's not harming someone, I don't give a shit what you do. But like, it's not really D&D. Why call it that?
I mean, in a way, you are almost harming that person because they just think that's D&D now.
Yeah.
There's a whole new experience that has actually been denied of them because there's like, oh, well, I already know what that is, so why the fuck would I do more of it?
Yeah, but hopefully this is a turning point where she actually sees how it is and it's very enjoying for her. I hope so, at least.
Well,
and then
if there's any people to learn with, it would be us fucking idiots.
Yeah, and if anything, when this does happen, maybe it'll cause her to also say that she wants to do your campaign if you still have a slot open. I don't know.
I probably will.
I don't know how it'll go. Like I said, I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's my girlfriend, she has to do everything with me, because, like I said, I'm a very independent person either way. So
I'll say this: that fucking Star Wars campaign is off limits, though. Not a goddamn chance.
Yeah, no, that is like that
is Boys Club.
That is
Yeah,
no, that's not even Boy Scout. That is the three of us. That is our child.
yeah.
We're the only boys in the group. What are you talking about?
It's like, what is
He knows
Keontae
that.
then?
too,
A
so
lesbian.
I did
I'm a-
tell you how there was a poster up in the break room of the Rolls Royce place I worked at, right? Where there was this it had a picture of a black woman on it. But I swear to God, I would once a day be sitting in there eating lunch or something, or just chilling on break, and out of the corner of my eye, I go, Keontae?
What?
Like, out of the corner of
I
my
wanna see if I
eye,
can find it.
it looked so much goddamn like Keontae.
All right.
It was like a workplace safety poster or some shit.
I don't know about that.
Fuck, does he not have it up anymore?
I need to order some fancy dice.
Fucking Keontae's picture of him in the fucking library where he looked like a lesbian. Well, where he looks most like a lesbian.
I don't know.
So I just looked and I don't see it. Ah! Oh God! Put a shirt on. Oh Jesus! Yeah, no, it's not up there anymore. That's fucked up.
Interesting. I know he cleared a lot of his stuff off. People just be doing that, you know?
My cousin started following my Instagram profile.
Oh God!
My sister, Jess, found my Bionicle account.
Oh, how sweet!
Is
That's
that,
the
like,
weirdest.
is that the
ever.
one that is the one we're supposed to like or the one we're supposed to hate?
That's the one we're
Just
supposed
the
to.
hot one.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Now
that's
she
the
finds
MILF? That's the MILF?
Force. If she finds the podcast, I'm officially fucked at this point. So you know what? I don't care.
No,
What
she's
do you...
she's the one that Joe likes. Yes.
So what you're saying is I need to now on one of your posts for your Bionicles put, hey, good shit, Joe. Also, by the way, to your MILF sister, hi.
I will kill you.
No, what needs to happen is Joe needs to shout out the fucking podcast on his goddamn burgeoning Instagram account that's followed by people he doesn't even know.
Yeah.
Which one?
Both.
Yes.
Three.
All of your accounts are followed by people that you don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the point of building an Instagram account. I'm building a following.
Well, you know what? Use that following.
Put
Maybe
a
I will.
post or status update or whatever the fuck.
I would do it if I used Instagram for that anymore.
I would do it if I used social media.
I'm at a point to where like I don't use Instagram a lot, other than just to literally just shit post at this point.
You also don't use it to, fucking talk to your good old buddies.
Talk to your brews.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
brew
talk
brats.
to anyone, to be fair.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, Joe.
I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just dead.
You piss me off. I hate you.
You know what?
You
It
know
could.
what? What could it be? What could it be? Worse?
No.
Are you gonna say worse?
It could be worse because at least I'm still making an attempt, and at least I have gotten better within the last couple weeks.
Have you? Because I'll be
Yeah.
honest, you and Jacob are on about the same level right now, and that's not really good.
No, because I've been doing the podcast with you guys. I've been doing D&D now every like weekend. That like I have all that like normal.
I'll give you that. Your communication
And I have
is
talked more
still
with you.
lacking, though.
Randomly like invited you to parties on Xbox whenever I am on, so that we can do stuff.
You've done it twice.
But it still happened.
I'm just saying you could.
And to be fair, I'm giving you guys like a lot of time, considering like how much like work has me like tied up. So whenever I am not at work and like I have free time, I'm with you.
Well, you're essentially we're essentially trying to start up a business or a brand right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out of that, Joe. It's gonna be nice and sweet. All the sexual harassment will just be between us. It'll be great.
Thanks.
Oh, did I tell you guys that I'm what I'm gonna end up trying to do for a career though? Like,
Why did you get that from sexual harassment, Jacob? That's my first question.
that will be my career.
It's
No,
an
just kidding.
elevator repair.
Yeah, elevator repair.
Yes, and you were very insistent about it when you were talking about how our nation is going to hell.
Did I talk about it then?
Yes. You
I
went on a long-winded rant about how elevator repair makes you happy.
how it might make me happy. I haven't tried yet, so we'll see.
Oh, you were much more certain than that. It's not important.
Oh. Okay, so Griffin.
Oh God.
Up until very recently, like I've always understood the characters from King of the Hill, but I've never identified with them until recently.
Oh my fucking god.
And that's where we're gonna end.
Because
Yeah.
because guess what my family recently got?
Did they get a propane grill?
No, we've had one of those. We
Did they
got
get Laotian neighbors.
Laotian.
No, it's Laotian.
But fucking no, we got a new lawnmower to replace the one that burned down in the shed fire. And it's
Oh God, you had a shed fire.
and it's a graver. It's a
Why
graver.
did you laugh like that? Stop!
You fucking Ronald McDonald on crack?
Stop the stream. Jesus Christ.
Alright, yeah, 'cause I just realized exactly what.
give me a sec. But no, like seriously, like
Oh,
this
God.
fucker is a Graverly Z-turn mower with a 52-inch cutting deck. Oh, it was good to ride, my man.
Jacob, that's just called being an adult and realizing that you don't get enjoyment in like games and toys as much anymore. Our life fucking sucks now. When people ask us what we want for Christmas, it's like furniture and vacuums.
Remember, Joseph, when I was driving to the eye doctor that one day and you called me and we talked about Jacob's work situation for the whole drive?
What did you
That was
say?
sad.
Wait, what do you mean? What did you talk about my work situation for? What the fuck?
About how you were fucking out of work because of Rolls Royce fucking you.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, we started talking about like goofy stuff with high school and then just video games, and now we're talking about actual adult situations where we're fucking depressed and hate life.
Well, listen now. I was ahead of the curve on y'all fuckers on that part. I had a natural advantage there.
D&D jokes.
What?
You said advantage.
I said a natural advantage. That's a word outside of D&D context.
No, it was invented by Gary Gygax.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you.
Please choke me harder, Daddy.
Live on air.
Choke me, Daddy.
With every tip, I will hold my hands around his neck longer.
I don't like any of this anymore.
Yeah, can we in the fucking cut the fucking feed? Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to get sleep because of work.
Okay.
Yeah, Mwah, Joe.
Alright. Murmur Brewer's at home. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.
And if you don't kiss the fucking screen when we kiss you back, damn it, that's kind of fucked up, and I don't appreciate it.
And I'll say, remember, wrap it up before you strap it up.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And El Camino is the best for fucking in.
What the... We're not gonna get a Cheerwine sponsorship like this. What's wrong with you?
Okay, boys.